Married at First Sight, people. Can we talk about Juan and Karla? I'm Jimmy Lee Lard, the sock snob, and I'm the host of the Undateable Me podcast. But as we wait for season 2, I want to talk about season 18 of Married at First Sight, Chicago. Juan and Karla. Juan and Karla, I must say, if I'm being honest, I did not have high hopes for. Very early on, honeymoon. In fact, I knew that their relationship was, save for something miraculous to come along, I knew their relationship was doomed on that honeymoon and immediately after. Let me tell you why. Listen, on that honeymoon, Karla showed her ass. And I began to not like her very much there. And it started with a small incident that she turned into something bigger than it needed to be.
Oh, okay. You're gonna forget about me? So I remember to forget about him.
Now, for some background, they were on like a little catamaran or boat party or something. And Juan left her for a little bit and was helping David through his issues with the Ice Queen, with Michelle. And which she was fine that day, by the way. When they were later at dinner, and he was like, yeah, I was helping with David. I kind of forgot about you, helping whatever. And then they got back, he came back to the area she was in, and they had a perfectly good time. She did not like that "I forgot about you" comment, and she made it bigger than it was. It was not worth the drama that she was bringing to it, in my opinion. And it sort of went downhill. So, with her having this man carry his shit around in this plastic bag because...
Well, isn't what happens when you forget about your wife.
Girl, are we in this together or not? Their honeymoon pictures were almost ruined because of her poor attitude as well. But hey, whatever. Then we get to back from the honeymoon, back to Chicago. And in every episode when they're going to each other's apartments to look around. So they go to his, she's all critical of everything. Although he did have some pretty poor taste in my opinion, but that's just me. But when they went to go to her place, she didn't have a place. This girl was homeless. Homeless, she's homeless. That's what that song was about. She was talking about her. So she takes him to her storage unit. Empty ass storage unit. You throw a rock in there, you wouldn't hit nothing. There wasn't furniture, lamps. Nope, it was just a few boxes here. That empty ass flower pot that she was playing with, that 2 inches of dirt in it that she was moving around or whatever. She had no place to stay. She needed this marriage to work. So suddenly, she begins to get interested. Actually, no, I take that back. There's one more thing that happens. We were already seeing that they spend money differently or whatever. But she comes home one day and says,
I quit my job today.
Oh, this is like, wait, what? You quit, or did they ask you to leave?
Well, it was mutual.
Yeah, okay. So, she has parted ways with her job. She's homeless. Plus, the other thing about the honeymoon, where I said it was doomed from the beginning, she told him he joked around too much. He needed to be more serious and all of that. Listen, when you start trying to change people to their core, they are going to eventually start to resent you. They really will. And I think that was a lot of it. So between her attitude about the forgetting about her, her telling him he jokes around too much and is too sarcastic and whatever. The fact that she's homeless and jobless. Another thing that bothered me was when he takes her to his job, to his company, and he's showing her all these wonderful things about, he was so excited about it. And he's, saying, hey, we do these architectural installations and we do this. And let me show you this area. This is where we come up with this and blah, blah, blah. And afterwards, the producers asked her, what does Juan do? And she was like,
something with, I don't know, whatever.
Now, I'm not saying that the person you are seeing, and in this case, your spouse, that you have to know the ins and outs of their job and everything that they do. But you should, at least on a basic level, after this man very excitedly showed you all of this space, you should be able to at least tell me a little bit more about what that man does for a living. So I had a problem with that. So now, though, she's all of a sudden interested in him. She shows up with her little notebook.
I want to learn from you.
Oh, you need help with your little stupid ass business idea. And by stupid ass business idea, I mean she wants to open a salon that also does sound healing and yoga. So I'm supposed to get my hair done and then get over here on this floor and mess it up, stretching, doing yoga poses and shit. What do you call it? Wagging the dog and whatever the different poses are. Is that a sex position? I don't know. Girl. And you could tell he was trying to help her. He really was. And probably could have really led her into a successful business, helped her reshape and at least formulate the idea a little bit better. He really could. That could have been a really good match. But I think that she ruined that, honestly. And then after that, it was more so, I think they never recovered. So they were growing further and further apart, and it showed. Now, I, again, did not have a lot of love for Karla at first. I did respect her a lot more after the whole Madison betraying Michelle thing with the David love triangle. Karla was like, no, baby. Nah, I don't mess with people like you. You a sneaky hoe? Nah, I can't trust you around my man. When I get my purse to go, you need to be getting your purse to go. I like that, but unfortunately, it was either too little too late or it just wasn't enough for me to fully see a successful relationship between Karla and Juan. Let me know what you think. All right, be sure to check me out on YouTube, Sock Snob Films, and you'll find all of the Undateable Me podcast episodes, as well as all of the Married at First Sight content as well. I appreciate you watching, and I will catch you in the next video.